After being transferred to the Ukraine, Patriot defense systems from the MEM 104 program were sent to Eastern Command and successfully intercepted a Russian fighter. We won't share any more specific information about the place or timing of this event, as it will potentially declassify our operations. But other than that, we are pleased to announce that the Patriot mission was a 100% success. This news really shows the capabilities of air defenses. Patrolling 250 miles away, no problem. Shooting down supersonic fighters, yes please. Defending the skies, even when half is destroyed, it can do it all. The artillery is one of the staple backbones. The infantry doesn't have rounds to protect them in the long run. They exhaust their resources and get annihilated over time. We provide that last layer of protection through our weapons. Geographically, the incident with the downed fighter occurred in the Donbass region with a firing range of 50 miles. The Patriot had been placed on Ukrainian territory. When our anti-aircraft complex is informed of an aerial threat, it finds and begins tracking the 5 enemy aircraft before ultimately determining that only one is carrying caliber missiles. A fighter plane will have a maximum range, 60 miles for example. After that, it'll become inaccurate and could potentially go on towards enemy territory. The pilot's survival is lucky given the plane crashed in the enemy's territory when it overshot its range by a staggering 60 miles. This is just one example of how the Patriot can be used to protect large administrative centers, industrial complexes, and military bases. And it can even do it under electromagnetic suppression. This weapon can simultaneously detect and identify more than 100 air targets, of which 8 can be selected at once, which it will continuously track and target. Once the targets have been clearly defined, the operator presses the launch button, sending 3 missiles toward each enemy at supersonic speeds of 7,200 feet/second. One of the best features of this weapon is that it can reach targets at high altitude. For example, a bomber can be targeted from miles off. Military-grade weapons have such long ranges. Patriot is a type of air defense system that can cover lateral distances of up to 50 miles. This means it is perfect for defending strategic locations against various types of attack. It had seemed that this complex is good in every way, but there's always a downside. One of the Patriot's weaknesses is that they require a dedicated satellite. This satellite needs to transmit coordinates and flight trajectories to the complex. There are currently 1,000 of these satellites flying around the globe, but the more military technology develops, the more susceptible orbital objects become to attack, so the Patriot may become obsolete in a few years unless it's upgraded to keep up with the times. However, it's still a great weapon for defending against enemy missiles. The Ukrainian military has eagerly accepted such assistance. But there's something else that has made them even more excited. I'm talking about Germany's sensational Leopard 2 tanks. There was much debate over whether to send these vehicles to the Ukrainian front, and the Germans certainly took their time in coming to an agreement. But in the end, they'd realized that now is the time to extend their heavily armored hand in solidarity. This legendary fortress on tracks is a 4-person, 3rd-generation main battle tank. It is manufactured by Wegmann Company, an affiliate of the Kraus Mafia that owns the Leopard 2's manufacturer. The vehicle has a hand-operated 120mm cannon, which can be used for both anti-tank and anti-infantry purposes. The RH-120 SMA-2 provides increased firepower whilst retaining the excellent off-road mobility of tanks. A unique feature of this gun is that it fires feathered ammunition, which is more stable in flight. This is a unique technology for tanks, and it allows for more precise shots than the enemy may be capable of. And as we know, accuracy is king in modern warfare. There are several types of shells, from high explosives to inflict damage, from shrapnel to cumulative rounds for penetration shots. The latter is capable of cracking open any enemy equipment, thanks to a hot liquid mixture that's released on impact, burning through even the thickest armor. Another additional perk is that the gun is equipped with an injector for purging the bore, allowing for quick cooling and cleaning from slag. However, the Leopard isn't famous just for having a good gun. Its most important achievement is its speed and maneuverability. Being able to maneuver such a big thing is like a sense of achievement. With 1500 HP engine, the tank can reach a speed of 45. Vehicle is also capable of crossing water, features up to 13 feet deep. It's practically an amphibious tank. The Leopard-U's ventilation system is also exceptional, allowing its crew to remain in a radioactive zone for up to 48 hours. This tank can stay operational even after a nuclear attack. Its night vision, automatic targeting, and sophisticated fire control systems enable it to target both moving and stationary targets. It is also equipped to quickly relocate to stay safe from counterattack. That's why the military loves this tank so much. We've also fallen in love with the weapon systems that have been sent to Ukraine, many of which are considered the best of their kind. Take NASA's, for example. This installation has long been the most powerful air defense weapon of our time, a title which is quite justified. But what makes it so powerful first is its mobility. It only takes 10 seconds for this system to respond to a threat, during which it activates its projectiles. After firing a volley from 6 guns, it can essentially vanish from its attack position to avoid return fire. The time required to transition from combat readiness to a mobile formation is just 90 seconds, which is practically a record. The battleship is a marvel of engineering where many different parts are connected together and able to function as one. If a half the ship falls off, the other half is still able to continue fighting. As a nice bonus, it's now possible for the complex to interface with other air defense systems for the purposes of collaboration. This simple feature will save a lot of ammunition, as each target will only receive the exact number of shells needed to destroy it at a speed of over 3,200 feet/second. The AIM 120A is the main weapon of NASAMS. Its effectiveness has already been proven 100 times in battle. The AIM 120A is a small, compact, and portable weapon. It can be concealed in a small bag, which makes it perfect for close-quarters combat. When used in conjunction with the AIM 120B, it can achieve ultimate accuracy and precision at long ranges as well. The high-velocity projectile rounds from this weapon are designed to travel long distances in order to accurately hit targets at up to 2. It's a simple missile to employ, it's straightforward, and it's designed. Its complexity has certainly increased as it's evolved over the years, but it was designed to be an easy missile to shoot, a reliable missile to get a good kill, and one that you didn't have to think a lot about or really work hard to sweeten up your shot. However, even the AIM has one big drawback. Supersonic fighters can simply ignore it and fly away at a faster speed. This is why it's best to use this complex in combination with others, like Germany XIRUS. Let's make a little comparison to get a better idea of its strength. Although both weapons have the same range of 25 miles and a maximum strike altitude of 12 miles, what sets the German installation apart is the ability to launch vertically. The Irish TSLM is Germany's most advanced air defense system, designed for destroying aircraft, helicopters, unmanned aerial vehicles, cruise missiles, and ballistic missiles. To put it simply, it can defend against anything in the sky, perhaps even meteorites. Although it may seem like it at first glance, this is no ordinary installation. Unlike other similar platforms that require cover in separate reconnaissance units, this complex is completely self-sufficient. The Iris can single-handedly take a position, identify a target hundreds of miles away, and destroy it with a single precise strike. Moreover, it can provide 360-degree protection without changing position. Structurally, the complex consists of 3 main elements: a missile launcher, a control vehicle, and a radar station. That is for today. Let us know what you think in the comments section, because it helps us to keep going. We hope you liked this video. Share it with your friends and subscribe our channel for more interesting videos. See you at the next one.